Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for June. Keep in mind, Taurus, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time throughout the month of June. This message may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. This reading is also for any major Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. If this message does not resonate, then feel free to check your other signs and placements. And so for the month of June, Taurus, I opted for the Starseed Oracle deck. We'll start off by grabbing a few messages from here. Then we're going to jump in with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. And I will close off with a couple messages from the Crystal Stone deck. So, Taurus, I'm excited. I'm a Taurus sun sign. So let's see what kind of a message needs to come through for my Taurus collective out there. 111, instant manifestation. Okay, birth as a portal. So, deep love, mother's milk, Empress energy coming through. And then we get Hyreth, which is the longing for home, homesickness. So maybe somebody's longing to return to you. I'm not sure, Taurus. But you're this great mother energy. I feel you're coming through as a divine feminine empress, and you've got a lot of deep love to give. And so maybe somebody is longing to return home to you. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And so you're going through some type of portal in the month of June, and you're birthing something into manifestation. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Starseed Oracle deck. Yeah, I do feel somebody might want to return from the past and to right a past wrong. Somebody's taken to their knees here. Somebody is completely defenseless, and they've been uprooted when it comes to a wrong needing to be righted. And I do feel this is about deep love. So we could have a counterpart reading coming through for you, Taurus. And so, yeah, definitely a light body activation taking place. And somebody needs to right a past wrong with you. So you might be in for an apology of some sort in the month of June, Taurus. So perspective. Somebody's been in the void, in the dark. Zoom out. None of this really matters in this physical life. It really doesn't. So take a step back, get grounded. I do feel somebody wants to reach some common ground with you. So if you've been in separation, if there's been something that kind of came apart, maybe June is the month where a perspective is shifted and you find common ground because somebody is being led back home to you, it feels like, Taurus. This is about trusting your intuition. Somebody, I feel, is trying to harness their inner authority when it comes to returning home to you. And all paths lead to home. So I do feel a brand new beginning here. Somebody is getting ready to say yes to some big, big changes. It's feeling like the Fool. You could be dealing with an Aries. But I do feel a connection here going through some deep cellular healing. And so some physical and emotional healing. There could be some type of union coming through for you, Taurus. And so this is about facing your true north. Maybe you're somebody's true north. I feel healing. Healing. Maybe the two of you are here to come together in the physical world to embrace your uniqueness together. But I do feel there is a new beginning around the corner, and whatever was unconscious is coming to light. And so you might be starting to see the potential in a new cycle here. And there is a lot of cellular healing taking place when it comes to a new adventure. So are you ready to say yes to this change, Taurus? Let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. Oh my God, double aces. Double aces. We get the Ace of Pentacles and we get the Ace of Cups. Wow. So love all abound and strengthening a bond. This is about strengthening a spiritual connection here. So there's a new beginning here. A lot of love, a lot of prosperity. This is potential. Somebody needs to say yes. Maybe somebody needs to say yes to the dress. I'm not sure, but saying yes to this new adventure. There's a lot of love here, unconditional love here. And so something is coming into fruition when it comes to a new beginning. And this Ace of Pentacles, I feel maybe you've been in a forest of doubt when it comes to a new beginning in love that is going to not only bring an abundance of emotional healing, it's going to bring an opportunity to create unlimited material abundance too. This is a connection that I feel is going to bring you a lot of prosperity. And so third eye activation, perhaps. Double aces. That's amazing. This might be the best reading I've done so far for the month of June, Taurus. So let's see what else needs to come through for you with the cards. So when it comes to these energies this month, I think all you got to do is say yes. Maybe somebody's coming through with some type of proposal or an offer, and you're being encouraged to say yes to this opportunity. So, wow, we get the Empress first card right out the gate, anchored down by the Four of Cups. Maybe somebody did miss an opportunity with you, but the opportunity is beckoning somebody to come forward. You are definitely somebody's home. We get the base chakra anchored down by the Three of Cups in reverse. So maybe somebody was led astray and they shared their love with too many people in the past. But I feel there's anger, there's security fears. I feel somebody's maybe had to heal through some emotional insecurities here. We got believe and succeed for the near future in reverse. That's the Six of Wands in reverse with the Temperance in reversed. So I feel there's a struggle up ahead. I do feel success is here for the taking. But there is a connection here where there's a lack of balance. I do feel there's a lack of emotional cellular healing. Then we get the new vitality or the Ace of Wands in reversed, anchored down by the moving on as the underlying energy. We get the Hermit, pardon me, the Seeker, the Hermit in reversed with the Devil in reversed. And so I do feel somebody is obsessed with coming in with an offer, but there needs to be something that is walked away from first. So I also feel perhaps in the past somebody walked away from a new amazing opportunity with you. They moved on from you, but they've never actually been able to emotionally move on. And so I do feel somebody's been mastering their lower ego. Maybe there's been a period of depression, soul suppression. I feel somebody's got a lot of regrets and shame surrounding some third-party interference and maybe some anger. But there's something here not balanced. With the Temperance in reversed on this card, we see two people kind of becoming one. So very well could be a twin flame connection here. And maybe somebody needs to walk away from something toxic first. What's on the bottom of the deck? Well, we got your dreams are coming true. So through all of the chaos and the conflict and the challenges, we do have wish fulfillment here. But somebody needs to break free from an abandonment wound. I do feel maybe somebody ghosted you and left you out in the cold, and now the roles have been reversed. And now that you're stepping into your worth and your value, the tables have turned. And now somebody is feeling helpless and hopeless and needing to face some challenges. Somebody here is feeling all alone. Maybe somebody here is recognizing that they walked away from their dreams coming true with you. And now they're feeling hopeless. I feel somebody's all trapped up in their head when it comes to bringing something back from the dead. I feel maybe somebody in the past was wearing a mask and they were not their authentic self with you. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But there's been a lack of truth. There's been a lack of communication. And I feel somebody here, you know, they manipulated a situation, they deceived themselves, and now I feel they're losing out on what could have been a very joyous, stable foundation. And they're now recognizing this missed opportunity with you. And now whatever path they were on, it's leading them back home to you in order for this physical and this emotional healing. And so let's clarify the Temperance in reversed. with the Six of Wands in reverse, because I do think there's going to be a challenge up ahead here. We get the Third Eye in reversed, take the lead in reversed, and detach. So what I just heard is, how did I not see that coming? You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo, but I feel somebody was afraid to take the lead. Somebody was afraid to take action. And maybe it's taken you a few years, but I feel you've detached. You've detached from maybe waiting for a return or waiting for an apology. It's like this energy of you've ascended and your spirit is free. I do feel somebody, you know, maybe ghosted you and left you out in the cold for a while. And you had to go through healing and learning the art of detachment. Your spirit's like a dove now. And so I feel maybe the roles have been reversed and now somebody's feeling like the rug is pulled out from under them because they were going through all of these distorted views of their ego. And somebody's lacking balance and healing in their life and they're in desperate need of that. So yeah, I feel you've decided to go your own way here. And you're coming into a well-deserved reward. You're just observing, I feel, an ending with somebody that you're connected with. I feel you're glowing. You're standing there ready to reap your rewards. You're enlightened. You're ready to just have all of these dreams come true. And somebody you're dealing with is not taking this detachment very well. So let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. I feel somebody walked away from you in the past, walked away from this connection, and you were like a gift to God. And so now somebody's needing to muster up all of their strength to trust that it's time to face all of these challenges. There's that Five of Wands, because they've gone through a period of reconsidering, I feel. And so with the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands, we do got a Four of Wands here. So I do feel you were like a gift. And this was supposed to lead to new vitality, joy, stability, a union of some sort. But somebody lacked the faith and the courage to embrace this new beginning. I feel somebody was guarded, and now maybe they're ready to come in and face whatever challenges after a period of resting and reconsidering this missed opportunity. And so there is a new beginning here, I feel, with somebody that walked away from you. Maybe this has been in the works for like the last 4 to 5 years, but I feel somebody's receiving a download and activation, and I feel you fully stepped into interdependence, and you're kind of like on top of the mountain here. It's like you've overcome your challenges, and now somebody's looking up at you, seeing the transformation you've gone through and how you've embraced this healing journey, and I feel they're being haunted by your energy now, and they want to come together. So I do feel somebody's going through an awakening here, whether this is you or somebody you're connected with, somebody that walked away from a magical opportunity with you. And so they're getting ready to come out of a period of self-reflection, of hermit energy. So let's clarify the hermit reversed and the devil reversed. And so, yeah, somebody's coming in ready to put in the dedicated effort. Somebody's ready to put in the hard work because they're lacking healing in their life. They're lacking movement. I do feel somebody might be coming in and saying, hey, there's no joy in my life. There's no stability. I feel somebody wants to come in and put dedicated effort into something that maybe in the past came to a dead stop, an unexpected dead stop. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that's been in the dark night of the soul, going through a rebirth or a profound transformation. But I do feel somebody wants to come back in and ask if it's too late for a redo. Can we have a redo? Maybe a Cancer, Aquarius, or a Scorpio. But I feel somebody was living in denial. They were lying about their emotional truth. They've been seeking that clarity of what it is that they believe in. And they see now the joy and stability that you could bring into their life. And so they've been daydreaming about you. They've been unwilling to make a decision. Something about Venus trine Neptune this week. I feel something is coming together, but there's that resistance. Do I come forward to begin this healing journey or not? And so something is being illuminated when it comes to a reunion or reconciliation. And somebody has been unwilling to open up their heart, maybe due to a third party. So let's take a look at the Three of Cups in reverse, because can this be fixed? Can this be mended? If you look on this card, you know, maybe the two of you had to come apart to come back together. And so can this be healed? We get the High Priestess in reversed, the Darkest Fears, or the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then we get the Nine of Pentacles. And so, yeah, I feel coming out of illusion, somebody here received some poor advice and definitely was led astray, maybe by a Pisces. They received poor counsel, overly reliant on everybody else's opinion, and I do feel some outside opinions got in the mix in this connection, Taurus, and I do feel now somebody is needing to face their deepest, darkest fears. And I feel somebody fears that maybe this is a missed opportunity. Maybe you just are going your own way. And what I just heard is I'm the king of the castle and you're the dirty rascal. So maybe somebody at one point in time left you in the dust and they were on top of the world thinking that they won. Well, nobody's really winning here. There's been a lack of taking the lead of a situation. I do feel an opportunity to heal a deep spiritual emotional connection where I feel this is your dream come true, kind of like a nightmare first, right? And so maybe somebody's deepest, darkest fears is that you're not going to invest in this anymore, that, you know, you're good on your own. But I feel somebody's really observing you. There's somebody here that's been watching you grow and transform and embrace this healing journey. I do feel a pause before a reconciliation. So what is this opportunity that's beckoning with this Empress? What is this opportunity that's beckoning? Emotional healing, sacral chakra, emotional healing with the Moon in reverse, confronting your fears. And so there is going to be an opportunity to rebuild a foundation. And maybe the both of you have been daydreaming about a reunion or a reconciliation, but I do feel in June, it's time to make a decision. June is decision time. So do you want this person back? Because I don't think you're looking back at the past anymore. You're just ready to reap the rewards of your hard work. And so I do feel somebody's coming out of illusion and they are getting ready to confront their deepest, darkest fears. I had the doorbell ring. I had a package delivered, so Bailey's freaking out. Unexpected arrival. You might be getting ready for an unexpected visitor. So anything that happens in a reading is meant to happen in a reading. Unexpected delivery. Unexpected package. So, pardon me, Taurus. Find your center. Something about Cancer energy coming through. I do feel somebody wants to come in and be your protector, a skeleton, a ghost from the past. Something from the past is going to be bursting on the scene unexpectedly. And I do feel if you want it, it's yours for the taking. This is about manifesting togetherness. I do feel maybe both of you had to go into separation and face your inner beast. Beauty and the Beast is what I just heard. And so maybe you're the beauty and he's the beast. I'm not sure. Swap around the energies. But there is an energetic alchemical union going on here is what I feel. And this is a big, big dream. A big, big dream to come together, to heal an unhealed connection. I do feel somebody needs to come forward and get it square with you. Somebody I feel activated your awakening and set you on a healthy, sustainable course to find your center. And now it's time to open up to this reunion. I do feel maybe you've had a heavy heart about this for a long time. And now I feel you're past the breakup of the major disappointment. Like you're past the heartbreak. You're past the disappointment. You're past beating yourself up over this missed opportunity, or maybe the person you're dealing with is all done beating themselves up over this missed opportunity. But what I want to say is there's a connection here where the two of you belong together. And I do feel it's time to let love rule and to claim back this connection, because I do feel two very empathic beings and maybe some unwanted karmic attachments got in the mix here that really negatively affected this connection. So I do feel some toxic energies are leaving the equation in the month of June, because I do think somebody is coming in seeking guidance, and they asked for it from somewhere else, and they were led astray, Taurus. And so there is a high vibration connection here, and I think maybe somebody was dealing with the snake and needed to face all of these old triggers, an old past life connection that needed to be cleared in order for this elevated thinking. I do feel an elevated, higher loving connection coming in, and it's time to hit the pavement. It's time to launch this into fruition. So get ready to explore the depths with somebody that has turned on that electric light, and there is a burning desire here. And I do think somebody was burning the candle at both ends, and maybe had a couple of options, and maybe you were on the back burner, but I feel somebody's getting ready to burn a bridge here in order to take action. Action needs to happen in the month of June. There is a very powerful connection here. Maybe somebody is wildly obsessed with transforming this and getting things done, but I do feel, yeah, somebody's coming in and they're going all in. They're destroying all of their illusions. They're ready to embody unconditional love. And I do feel this is a very enlightening connection. So I feel, yeah, somebody was all caught up in their ego, and maybe they played small for a little while, and now they're getting ready to release a life sucking vampire out of their life, because maybe even baby making on the mind too. There could be like an engagement here. The energy is fertile, so if you don't want to get pregnant, then keep an eye on that. But I do feel somebody was stuck with a ball and chain around their neck somewhere else in a very difficult situation, dealing with a very difficult person, whether it was a family or a person. There was a difficult person preventing somebody from going home to you, is what it feels like. And so they fell prey, right, to an emotional vampire or something of the sort, and they can't even believe this, right? But I do feel there's a connection here where the both of you are embarking upon a spiritual union of some sort. And I think get ready to pick off where you left off at. Get ready to pick up where you left off at, Taurus. And that's kind of what I got for you for the month of June. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.